Video, I will be launching a rocket to the moon in Kerbal Space Program on Sandbox. And this is going to be hard because, anyways, this is going to be a bit of a difficulty because I have to, build a rocket and, use my brain, which is kind of hard. But I'm sure I will eventually eat. Wait, that doesn't make sense. Wait. So if you add the egg to the bread. Okay. Oops, I said the wrong words, but I will make sure you don't with the sponsor of today's video. No one. I don't have any sponsors. I'm poor. Anyways, we will be making a new game for this. This will be in Sandbox. And we will do eventually stuff and anyways, eat your apples and kill your parents, cause this is gonna be crazy. I'll do that flag for this. This is gonna be a video, so I'm planning on using a satellite. Oh yeah, a satellite out of everything I could use. Command project. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna do satellite stuff. So we gotta get, our satellite. Why try and get a satellite if I'm not gonna use the satellite, am I right? Man, I'm slowly starting to notice that over time my jokes are starting to get worse. Anyways, you gotta go to communication. Get yourself an antenna. Doesn't really matter which one as long as it works and it's decently small, not like that one. What about this one? Oh yeah, that's decent. Nah. Let's just do a simple. Oh, how big is this? Oh yeah, that's pretty nice. Extend antenna. Oh, that's good. Anyways, we're gonna want some batteries, cause I don't think it's gonna survive very long if it doesn't have battery. So this is gonna be the upper stage. Actually, I should probably do something. I should probably add a heat shield. Maybe. How? Oh, that's pretty big. I can't afford that. Oh yeah, that'll fit, I think. Then we gotta add some parachutes, so because we want this to survive and not, crash into the. Oh, that's big. That's real big. I don't know. That might burn up in the atmosphere. Our heat shield is not that big. Wait, what about solar panel? Oh gosh, I gotta get solar panels. That is going to be a tiny problem. Which one is smaller? I think this one is. I don't know. Okay. No. Okay, hopefully that works. This is going to be a tight fit. Very, very tight fit. Yeah, no, that I don't No, this isn't gonna work. Is that even the right size? Bro, what is going on? I don't think that's the right size either. I'm just gonna get the 12d6, I guess. Anyways, after you've done that, you're gonna want some fuel for your upper stage. You're not gonna need a lot of it, because it's gonna be the most efficient one you can. Not the ion engine, even though that is the most efficient. It's gonna be the second most efficient one. That one thing. Is this it? I think it's the ant. Hopefully it is. That's what my sources told me. Anyways, you're gonna want that. For like ever. Anyways, if you're planning on landing on the moon, though, that's a whole different story. Because this is just the upper stage for once you get off the moon. But since you are gonna probably want, Anyways, this looks horrible already. I already know. Anyways, so for the landing stage, we're gonna want this, I guess. This looks so horrible. Anyways, you're gonna want the best landing on the moon. Oh, wait, that sounds wrong. The best engine for landing on the moon, the Terrier. Now, if you're used to landing on the moon, you're gonna want to know, that you want the smallest, the shortest rocket you can for landing. That's why you gotta add side boosters. To not. So basically, spaghetti. Think of spaghetti. That does not seem right, but whatever. Oh, anyways, spaghetti is tall, long, and not thick at all. What is it known for doing? That's right, falling over. And if our rocket is a big noodle, what will it do? Fall over. That's why you want to prepare with side boosters. But you also don't want to be you also don't want it to be too short, or else you won't have enough delta V to get off. If you don't know what the delta V is, it's just a thing that does a thing. Is this too big? As my grandpa always said, the bigger the better. Though my grandpa was talking about women, so. I'm just gonna skip ahead a bit, so yeah. Okay, so I skipped ahead a bit. So, thing about KSP is, this game is old, and the physics, well, aren't great, you could say. So you want to keep your rocket as small as possible while still being able to get to places. That means you want to limit as much as you can. Make sure you don't really use much fuel. And by doing that, you want to try and pack in as the least amount of fuel as possible. I have no clue what I just said before. I already forgot. I have a horrible memory. So, yeah. Oopsies. Anyways. Oh, you don't want to make your rockets too long. You see, before when I didn't know about the wobbliness, I would add a whole extra stage instead of this three-stage rocket. I'm actually going to make it 4 because I want some side boosters. But besides that, it's a 3-stage rocket. And that's all you want. You don't want to go too many stages, because if you do, it starts spaghettifying, as I like to call it. Not the right term, but I still use it, because why not? Well, I got one this up like perfectly. Watch it be okay. That's aligned somewhat nicely. Anyways, so yeah. Don't make your rockets too long. Try to make them as small as possible, while still being able to have a good amount of delta V. Which, if you don't know what delta V is, it's basically how fast you can go in any direction. Anyways, this is a craft that might get us to the moon. Maybe. Just maybe. So, yeah. I mean, the rocket works. It exists. It can, like, do the rocket thing. Where, like, just rockets. Anyways, I'm gonna add this silly little thing called a strut. It's a thing where it just basically helps you makes your rockets stay together and don't wobble off and stuff. Anyways, this should hopefully work and bring us, hopefully, to the moon. Of course, it's probably gonna fail, and if it does, I'm ending the video. It's just gonna be a failed thing. So, hopefully that doesn't happen, but it might. And if it does, well, I'm ending the video. So, a good piloting skill is to switch to maneuver mode. I personally wait until I get to 90 kilometers. That's when I stop the engines until I get to 70,000 meters. And I turn a lot. I know that's not the turn all the way to the white line. The line between the blue part and the orange part. You see, that's not the most efficient way to do it, but this is the only way I know how. Anyways, as you can see, I've built a pretty good rocket, because I have 10,000 meters per second of delta V. And if you played KSP before, you would know that's more than enough to get to the moon. I'm separating first stage, and we're going into the second stage. Now, currently, I overshot my target. Now, usually I do a bit of a burn here so I can redirect. You're always going to want to go east, no matter what, because that's where that's where Kerbin turns. It's less of a fight against Kerbin's gravity if you go this way. As one wise man once said, it was not me, by the way. I definitely did not say that. I did not know. I just preferred to go this way. Anyways. Now I just gotta angle the rocket. And and now that you're at 70,000 meters, I personally pull a bit more down. So the prograde, which is the little yellow symbol with the 3 lines, you want that to be at the white line. Now, do you want to point at the white line? No, not fully, because prograde is where you're moving. The little points, or the little dot, just points where the rocket is pointing, not where you're actually going. I'm going to skip this part, and if I don't make it to orbit, I'll resume. Okay, I have confirmed we have gotten into a nice orbit, pretty high orbit, at least for me. So if you haven't unlocked maneuvers, if you're like playing in career mode, you're gonna want, and if you want to go to the Mun, wait until the Mun appears on the horizon of where you're going. Once you do that, you're going to want to burn prograde until you reach it. Though, if you do have maneuvers, I have a little trick for getting there. So, look at the Mun, face this direction, and you're going to want to put a maneuver. You're going to want, think of it as just a quarter away from you. Then burn prograde, and I failed. Oh wait, no I didn't. You're going to get into a nice encounter, which can be a bit hard, but I have it. Then you're going to face the maneuver. But for now, I just gotta wait, and I already passed it. Oops. Man. I'm a failure. I'm an absolute failure. I should just give up on my life goals at this point. Anyways. And once you hopefully get into that encounter with the Mun, good enough. You're going to want to, honestly, probably if you have an antenna, you're going to want to go to this oil-looking thing. Take a look at your electricity. I mean, I'm fine for now, but you're just going to want to keep that enabled just in case it ever goes down too much. Now, if you're more into the game, I'm gonna run out of. If you're good into the game and have a bunch of satellites orbiting the Mun, you don't gotta worry about your antenna strength or anything usually. But for earlier in the game, if the Mun starts blocking Kerbin, that's gonna be a tiny problem, you see. I forgot what I was gonna say, but whatever. Anyways, you're going to want to wait until you get into that encounter. And it will slow you down once you get near it, once you get into the encounter. For me, I personally set up maneuver just to know when I have to start burning to get into orbit. Oh yeah, by the way, you're going to want to get into an orbit of the Mun first before anything. So yeah, you're going to want to do this. And you're going to want to burn at half of the burn time. However much time it's going to take, half it, and then that's when you're going to want to start burning. When you have that much time left. Just do the tutorials. My explanations are horrible. If you actually play this game, just do the tutorials. They're a bit complicated, but just use them. Just use them, man. Forgot how to do math. Okay, so let me calculate. Half of 50 is 25. Yeah, 25. 27 seconds left. That's when I need to burn. Remember that. Yeah, I'm gonna wait. Actually, no, it's gonna take like 5 seconds to get to where I need to be. But yeah, you're just gonna want to wait. I'm gonna burn at 58 and I'm not even gonna do the maneuver. I'm just gonna do retrograde at this point. I'm gonna get the same results either way. It's just gonna be way less efficient. So, yeah, hopefully I don't crash, because if I do crash, I'm just gonna end the video. Anyways, made it into orbit. Then I'm gonna make it a bit smaller and land. Now here, you're gonna want to pay a bit more attention to where you're landing. You see, not every spot is a great place to land. You want to land not into a crater. I've done it before. You do not want to land in a crater. Trust me. I've done it once. It's not fun at all. So here I'm trying to land for a little spot. I can't really point at it, but it's really hard. I had it. Come on. I already sniff this. Not again. Oh. I'm just gonna wait. No. So as you see here, I've set up a maneuver to land in a somewhat clear area. Once I do this, I'm gonna ditch the I'm gonna separate using this decoupler right here, leaving this part behind. I'm gonna hopefully land on the Mun, and then And then that's where I'm gonna end the video at. So yeah. Oh man, I forgot it. The moon rotates. Now I'm gonna land straight into a crater. I'm cooked. I only have a minute to fix this. What? How? Oh, what does this do? Oh, I see. Maybe if I get lucky enough, maybe. I don't know, I gotta do it some more. I have 30 seconds. Come on, man. Oh, yeah, I'm cooked. Bro, I don't get paid enough for this. Nice. Okay, fine. Yes, sure. Just please, man. So, yeah, we might not be able to complete this while being alive. Probably gonna have to end the video a bit early as well. Yeah. Anyways, you're gonna want to separate that stage and face retrograde. I'm just gonna wait until it faces retrograde, because when you do that and time warp, for some reason that it just stops you from moving. I don't understand it. It only works while you're in space. When you're in an atmosphere, it doesn't work. So I'm gonna get as close as I can and then time warp. Oh wait, I just realized it's gonna change. Oh, so I might be a tiny bit cooked. I'm going 600 meters per second. And hold on, you're gonna want to switch it from sea level to ground so you can get a more accurate reading on where and when you're landing. And I'm landing straight in a crater. Woohoo! So happy about that. I just can't wait to land in a huge crater. No, I want that. Okay, so according to this, I'm gonna land in a semi-soft area. I'm landing straight in a crater. Oh, maybe not. If I burn enough, possibly I won't. Never mind, I'm gonna land. I accidentally faced the wrong direction. Oh, I started going up, which in my opinion is not good. I'm gonna enable RCS even though I have no RCS. Anyways, I'm gonna do what is known as a suicide burn, I think. It's not really going to be a suicide burn, but still, kind of feels like it. Now, I have very bad memories of landing on the moon, so I've become very cautious when I land. Thankfully, I do think these landing legs, with the amount of surface area they cover, yes, that is very important. Again, spaghetti. You don't want them to be straight, you want them to be spread out as much as you can, while still landing. Oh, I just realized I have no internet. Awesome. And I'm spinning out of control. Yeah, guys, I think we're ending this one early. Oopsies. Oh, that's close enough. I'm getting out of here. I just realized I have no type of RCS. None of my controls are doing anything. Do not like that at all. And why now do they work? I don't like that. Anyways, yeah, I'm just gonna leave, I guess. I mean, what else am I supposed to do at this point? That's not good. Well, I can fix this for sure. Just gonna need to do a bit of fixing and stuff. Do a little bit of stuff, I guess. I don't know. Sure, that might work. Possibly. Oh, it's gonna take 5 minutes to do all of that. 5 minutes, 2 minutes and 30 seconds, I guess. Plus 45. Plus 245 plus 7. So 2 minutes and 47 seconds. I'm gonna skip the burning part because it's gonna take 5 minutes. You're welcome, I guess. This is like my first real upload on my channel. I play KSP for a living. Not really. I don't make any money off of this. It's like 3 in the morning. I just want to go to bed. I really just want to go to bed. It's like 3 in the morning. Please help me. Anyways, I'm supposed to be starting the burn now. Oh, I see now why it's gonna take 5 minutes. It's because I picked the second efficient engine. Let's check that thrust to weight ratio. 2. I mean, it's it would probably be better than the ion engine. Ha 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 ha. It's always a good day when you can insult the ion engine. At least that's what my parents said before they died. Because an ion engine fell on them. Anyways, I'm just gonna do stuff. Bye. So, I have a tiny problem. If you notice, my retrograde is going off where I can see, which means I would start going forward. That's not good. Which means I might be stuck in space because the ant can't really help me move much. Unlike other rocket engines, it can't turn at all. Meaning, without RCS, I can't turn my ship. It would just be sitting until retrograde was facing it again. Just gonna stop here because it's basically getting nothing done. I'm gonna wait until retrograde appears again. You never know, it might. See, there it is. It went away. I think I'm cooked. Yeah, well, guys. Huh? Oh. Wait, maybe did that just set me back even further? Well, guys, that's where I'm gonna end it today. Clearly this isn't gonna work. Goodbye. Stuff. Blah, bleep, bloop, scloop, dap, doop, dooped. Glob.